Alright. Let's see if we can pull this live stream up real quick. Alright. It's your boy Doggies 5150 back at y'all again. About to do this tutorial for. I got my camera up and going. It's looking good too. God damn, boy, that boy look good. Alright, let me quit playing with y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this little tutorial on how I got my skin on my truck. If you want a more, I guess, an in-depth video about how to skin a truck, you might want to go and like check out like Redneck Trucker. But he was cool. He explained everything. You know what I mean? Went into a little bit of detail about everything. So let's go ahead and get this thing jumped off. That's pretty much who I watched to get mine, and I watched a couple other people, but let's go ahead and get this thing going. So the first thing that we're gonna need a couple of tools. You're gonna need 7-zip or rim wire, whichever one you prefer to use. You're gonna need one of those two. Second of all, you're gonna need ETS Studios. All you have to do is go into your web browser and type in ETS Studios, and it should take you directly to the link to download ETS Studio. Okay, third, the last software you're gonna need is some kind of paint or image editing software, which would be like paint.net or GIMP or Photoshop, whichever one you decide that you're gonna use. Okay, let me pull up my chat real quick. QJB1. I fixed it when I was in the stream. It was just once that stream was going, if it wasn't going to adjust itself, I had to cut the stream off and cut it back on to get it to act right. So you're gonna need paint.net or GIMP or Photoshop, something like that, to get this whole thing going. And those are all of the things that you should need in order to get this paint stuff going. Okay, so let me light my black and mild. Okay, so other things that you're gonna need. You will need a truck with a template. I can't stress that. Yes, ETS Studios. ETS2 Studios. And another thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need a truck with a template. I'm not providing any links because the internet is 2017 and the internet is self-explanatory. All you have to do is type in what you're looking for. If you're looking for wee-wees and booties, type in wee-wees and booties, and that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get wee-wees and booties. So you know what I mean? Like, I can't stress that enough. If that's what you're looking for, type it in, you'll find it, trust me. So you're gonna need trucks with templates. If you type in American Truck Simulator trucks with templates, that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna find. If you're looking for a certain template, I'm not saying that I won't help you find it, but just let me know what you're looking for and I will do my best to try to help you find it. So this particular truck, this T800 that I skinned, I've been trying to skin this truck all my life, ever since ATS has been out, and I just could not get it going. Nobody ever wanted to give up the template to it. Finally, Dimitri, shout out to Dimitri, I can't think of what his whole name is, but shout out to Dimitri for making this truck and putting the template into the into the truck itself for people to be able to use and skin, because that's what you need in order to skin. You need the template. So let's go ahead and kick this thing off. I said that before already, didn't I? Oops. So okay, so I'm gonna go into my American Truck Simulator folder and let's see. Okay, so this is Dimitri 68. That's his name. Now this is the particular mod that I'm editing right now. is the Kenworth T800 for ATS version 1.6, Dimitri 68. That's what the skin that I'm working on right now. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take this SES file when you get it, or whatever files that you get, you want to stick them into 7-zip. You want to stick them into 7-zip or WinRAR, whichever one that you decide to use, and you're gonna go right up here to where it says zip file or WinRAR file or whatnot. You're gonna go over here to the sidebar where it says extract files. You're gonna extract the file. Bam, you got it. Once you extract, oops, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. No, cancel. Yes. Okay, so my bad, y'all. So once you get it all into your folder, it should look like this. All right. And then, like, I don't know what the folder is gonna look like when you download these mods from everywhere else. I don't know what it's gonna look like, so I don't know. But this is what this truck looks like. So usually when you download the packs, they have packs that you could download, the SES truck packs, and they usually come with the templates and the truck to use with it. So these are the templates. If you don't know what a template is, this is what a template is. I'm going to open it up for you so you can see it. This is a template. Okay. So all of these come with this. All the trucks should come with these, but all of them don't, because people don't want people marking up their stuff and doing the same type of stuff that I'm doing right now, pretty much. So for this particular one, I'm going to use this template, and I'm just going to send it over to paint.net and have it opened up. Okay. Now once you got it opened up in your paint.net or whatever it is that you're using, the first thing that you want to do is you want to go over to layers. You want to create a layer. Bam. Okay. Then you want to go up here to this little paint icon right here. Now this is if you're using paint.net. I don't know what it is with GIMP. I don't know what it is with Photoshop. You know, this is just what I use because it's the first thing that I started using. So you want to go to this little paint bucket. You want to go over here and you want to just fill this up with paint. Bam. Black. That's the color we're going to use for our truck. Bada bing, bada bam. Okay. Now, don't worry. Everything is all black. What you want to do now is you want to click down. You want to go down here to layers. And it's a button that says properties. And you want to click properties. And you want to come up here to this little slider. And you want to slide this back. This is going to change the opacity to the to that black that you just put on, because black is going to be your base color. That's the color that's going to be in your truck. Now you can make this color whatever color you want it to be, red, green, purple, blue, whatever. So once you do that, let's hit OK. Now we have the template. Now what you want to do after that is you want to make another layer. Okay, so you're going to have 3 layers in total. You're going to have your tint, you're going to have your background, you're going to have layer 2 and layer 3. Okay, background being your number 1 layer. So this is the layer that we're going to be dealing with right here, is this layer right here. So I already have some stuff. I already got some stuff like my materials. I've already edited them down. I guess I can show you how to edit them down to get them on, like, not to get them onto your truck, just to get them to rescale them to the size that you need. And this is what I did. Let's pull this down for a second. Okay, so I went on the internet. Like I said, everything that you're looking for, whatever you're looking for, you just type it into the internet. Bam, there you go. You know what I mean? So all these signs, I went and I just looked up. I found them on the internet. I found all of these signs, this is pretty much all of the signs that you pretty much need to put on the truck. You don't need all of them, but whatever you're driving with, whatever you're towing. So what I did was, let's go ahead and get this, and we'll drag it over here and open it up in paint.net. Okay, so what I did to get these off of here, all I did was I go up here to this little magic wand. It's called a magic wand. You click on it. Let's go in. Let's zoom this all the way in. Now, the closer that you zoom in, the more distorted things is gonna start to look. More jagged things are gonna start to look because like it's kind of changing the resolution as you zoom in. All right. So this is what I did. I went down here to shapes. I found the shape of whatever it is that I'm trying to use, which is a diamond. So I use a diamond. I go up here to the top. I line this up with the top of the diamond, and I line this up with the side of the diamond. But I come all the way over here in the corner because when I make this shape, boom, you're going to drag that right on down over that like so. Alright. Now once you have that drag down like that, you're going to go over here to finish. Push finish. And then after you push finish, then you want to go back over to your magic wand again. And then you want to click on the outside edge of this picture. Which this is the outside edge of the picture. Or you can click on the whole, like you can click the whole thing. It don't really matter. But what you want to do is you want to have just the outside edge lit up. And it gets kind of tedious because you can see like the little parts in the middle, but all you got to do is hold control, hover over it, click it, and the spots that you need to get, that you like, these little spots that you see on here that's lit up, like I'm gonna zoom all the way in, you just keep zooming in until you get to the pixel. And once you get into the pixel, you just click on them and you make them all blue. So now that that's all blue, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna hit cut. Now you see that just made that disappear. After you hit cut, you want to go over to that new. You want to just click OK. These numbers right here, these are this is the same size that you just cut out, so don't worry about it. Just click OK. Boom. Okay, now this is the size that you need. After you get this little size and you get this little square, you want to light it up with the magic wand. Then you want to hit delete on your keyboard. Boom. That's going to delete that white background off. So now you have a transparent background. So when I push paste like this, boom, bam, there you go. Now you have a transparent sign. Whenever you put this sign on anything, it's going to show up transparent in the background, and this sign will be on whatever you put it on, which I'm going to show y'all later. So that's how you get these things to be transparent, so that they look more like stickers and not like stickers with a background on it. Okay, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now let's go ahead and delete this because we don't need that right now. And we can delete this because we don't need that right now. Alright, so now back to the truck. Now you should have 3 layers. Now what we're going to be dealing with is we're going to be dealing with the 3rd layer. So we make sure that we got that highlighted. Now, in order to skin a truck, all you have to do, this is all you have to do, is whatever you want done, the same process that I showed you just a minute ago. If you want it done to look at least somewhat right, that's the process that you have to do. You have to do that process that I just showed you to get everything to be transparent so that they look like stickers. So like these right here, like how these are all, they look like stickers. They're all I did everything that I just did just a minute ago. That's what I did to these. So what you want to do is, now that you got your 3 layers, let's just say I want to put this on here. I'm just going to drag this up here. It's going to say open. It's going to say drag and drop. You say open the image. You don't want to add a layer, just open the image. Boom, this opens the image. Now all I have to do is, I got it already highlighted. All I have to do is cut it. Bam. Let's go back over to the template and let's push paste. Bam, there it is. Now all I got to do is move it down here and put it in place. Like ba-boom. Or ba-bam. Or whatever the hell. So that's in place right there. So I'll zoom in so you can see that that's in place. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back because I'm gonna actually make a 10. I'm gonna actually use this skin. I'm gonna try to anyway. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my doggish logo, and I didn't get this one transparent, and that's another thing. I lost all my dogs, yo. I lost all my dogs. I painted all them dogs, and I had them transparent and everything, and I lost them. They all gone. Poof, finito. So we're gonna open this up. I'm not even gonna worry about transparent it because the background is already black. Alright. So we just gonna get the magic wand. We're gonna click on this. I'll turn the transparency all the way up so it's the whole picture. I don't know how that 17 got on there, but whatever. I don't know how that 17 got on there. That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go cut, click back on our template, paste. Alright, now I'm gonna drag this down here, and then I'm gonna rescale it like so. You just grab these little dots that's on the edges, and bam. Now I'm gonna throw him right on the door right there. In fact, I'm gonna push him up a little bit. Bam. Alright. Then I'm on, let's go finish. I'm gonna go to copy because I want another one. Then I'm gonna go paste. Now that gave me 2 of them. Now I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna put it on the back door or the back fender or whatever. And like I said, since the truck is black, it's not gonna matter. Now I got a tailpipe right here in the middle, in between the door and the what's name. So make sure that when you know your truck before you start skinning, because if you don't know your truck, then you're gonna put stuff in places that it's not really supposed to be, and you're not gonna come up with the look that you're trying to get. Okay, so bam. So that's that layer. That's that layer right there. Okay. So I got my dog set. Now I'm gonna try something new here. Now what you want to do, like I said, you want to continue to use this layer. What I'm finna do right now is something totally different. You can try it. If it works at the end of the tutorial, then if it works, then great. If it don't, then the hell with it. But this is still going to work if you just follow the instructions that I'm giving you. So once you get this like this, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna create another layer. What you would do is you would just stick with this layer, and you would keep pasting stuff on this truck, and just keep pasting stuff until your little heart is content. And then once it's done, we'll get to that process in a second. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create another layer, because when I tried this earlier on the mod that we was looking at in the video previous, it covered up a lot of the stuff that I was trying to put on. So I'm gonna create another layer and see if this works opposed to the other crapola that I was trying. So let's try this Doggers 5150 logo. Let's say okay. Alright, so I'm gonna take this logo here and I'm going to cut it. I'm going here and we're gonna go paste. Okay, so it did work. So now I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna put this Doggers 5150 logistics and freight, and I'm just gonna put it right here, like but I am. Looks good to me. And then I got another one. I'm gonna take this one. Let's bring this one in here and open it up. Open. Alright. We're gonna go to the magic wand. Select this. We're gonna go cut. Go back to our template. Push paste. Bam. There goes my DOT sticker with all my DOT information. It's just a bunch of bullshit numbers, but you can make your numbers whatever you want to make them. I just went, like I said, all this stuff I got off of the internet. I went and got the DOT numbers, the stickers, the setup, and all that stuff. I just changed the numbers just in case somebody decided to talk some bullshit like, "Oh, you stole my stuff." So you gotta change some stuff at least by 3% to keep them from talking shit, keep them from running their mouth. So I'm just gonna place this right here, like so. And then I'm gonna grab all of my stickers that I did, the flammable gas. Just go drag that in there. Open. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is going to work or if it's not gonna work. I don't really care, but I know yours would. Yours will work. Just stick with me, everybody. Just stick with me. Everything's gonna be alright. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Okay, so we're just gonna scale this down a little bit more, because the signs that I had on mine was a bit big. I didn't want them that big. Alright, so that's good right there. We're gonna take this flammable one. We're gonna put that one in there too. Magic wand. Cut. Back to template. Paste. Let's drag this down here. Let's rescale it. Alright, and there was anything else that I needed to put on here? Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Now how in the hell did this get up here? That's gonna fuck my whole damn skin up. Okay, anyway, so I probably won't be able to use this one because I'm gonna have to go back and move too much stuff. Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna go back and do it. It's back. Okay, I had to get that sticker off of there because it was a emblem stuck up there in the top. So let's do this all again real quick, real fast. Okay, so that's not gonna work, obviously. Okay, I had to go all the way back. Cause I don't know if you seen that that sticker stuck up at the top that I was supposed to delete, but I didn't delete it. Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. So now we back at the opacity layer. Okay. So now y'all hope everybody is still where where we was at. My bad. I'm not that good at tutorial videos, as y'all can tell. Okay, so basically, I'm just gonna go ahead and just add this stuff in here just to show y'all that it worked real quick. Cause I'm not finna go through putting all that crap back on there. Okay, so I'm just gonna add this August 5150 logo. Open. Cut. Cut. Paste. Drag it down wherever you want it to be at. Bam. That's it. Okay, now once you got all your logos and stuff painted, sorry if I'm taking so long, but once you got all your logos painted on your truck, what you want to do is you don't save anything. Do not click save. Don't push save or nothing. You want to go down here to background. You want to make sure that it's highlighted. Make sure that's the only thing highlighted, not checked, just highlighted. All three of these boxes are going to be checked if you're using paint.net. Just make sure that background is highlighted. You're going to go to the red X and you're just going to delete. Don't worry. Everything's going to disappear. Don't worry about it. It's all good. What you want to do now is you want to go back to number 2 layer. You want to click properties. You want to turn your opacity back up. Bam. Once you turn your opacity back up, the color of your truck should come back. Don't worry about the template. The template is gone. It's gone forever. You will never, ever, ever, ever get it back on this particular paint. Your template is still safe on your desktop wherever it is, assuming that you made a backup or whatever. But so anyway, let's go. So now that you got your opacity turned back up, now click OK. Now we can go to save. When you go to save, you want to click save as. Or if you don't click save as, you want to go down here to save as type. You want to click DDS, direct draw file. Okay, now you can name this template whatever it is that you want to name it. I'm deciding to just leave it at this name right here, but you can name it whatever you want to name it. It's best that you probably leave it whatever template name it is, just in case you have to change something different. So let's go to save. Just gonna go OK. Flatten. Yes. Okay. So that's your template. Now you should have this template should be wherever you got it from. Like, so if you had it on your desktop, it should have saved it back to your desktop. Since I opened it up in this folder here, my template is right here in this folder. As you can see, there's a DDS template canal picture right here, and this is your template. That's your new template for your truck. Okay, so now we can close out of paint.net and all that stuff. Now we want to go and open up your ETS Studio. Okay. Okay, now that you got your ETS Studio open, now what you will want to do, if you download the pack of mods from whatever mod site that you get it from, the first thing that you want to do is you want to get that truck loaded up into the ETS Studios. I can't load this T800 up into the ETS Studios because it's not a part of ETS or ATS's truck database. So, but the 900, the 680, the all those other trucks that's SES vanilla trucks, they're all in there. So what you want to do is to load your truck in, you want to go to settings, you want to go to options, you want to go to truck database, you want to go to add truck. When you get to add truck, you want to go load from mod. Wherever your mod is at, whatever truck it is that you're using, make sure that you know where you put it at, because this is where you want to go back and get it, and you want to put it into here, right here, as you see where it say file name. Then you want to open it. I'll show you what it looks like when I try to open up my truck. I'll show you what it looks like when I try to open my truck, because my truck, it won't let me open. Okay, see here, this is my SES truck that I'm using. Bam, it says, oh no, something went wrong. The given key is not present in the dictionary name. So that's what happens when you try to open the truck. But let me explain something to you. You don't need to load the truck into the game in order to get a skin. So I'm going to show you that right now. What I do is, all you need is the base. All this thing does is create files. That's all it does, is create files. So let's see, I'm just gonna go down here to GT Mike, and this is GT Mike's Volvo Scania or whatnot, right? Now, like I said, all this thing does is create files. So you know what I mean, it creates a file format. So I'm gonna click this truck here. Then we're going to go right over here to, in this middle gray area right here where it says base truck, skin properties, truck skin, skin mask, workshop icon, metallic options, metallic flake noise, so on. Okay, now once you got your truck that you want to use, I'm going to use just the GT mic crap. Let's go to skin properties. You can change this default name to whatever you want it to be. So if you want it to be PD for my bunghole, you can make it PD for my bunghole, or whatever you want it to be. Let's make this one PD for my bunghole. Okay, PD for my bunghole. Okay, let's not put PD for my bunghole. Let's just put bunghole. Alright, so then what you want to do is you want to go over to airbrush. You want to put airbrush. Don't pick any of these other things because you need some other materials to load up with your truck and all to make these work. So you want to click airbrush. Then you want to go down here to unlock level. These are the unlocking levels that you see in the game when you unlock your paints, when you unlock your rims and everything else. So the unlocking level, you want to change that to whatever you want it to. I'm going to put mine at 4. The skin price, that's how much your skin is going to cost. I'm going to put mine at about $5 or $4, $3,000, somewhere around there. Okay, now over to skin stocks. You want to make sure that both of these boxes are checked. The alternate UV set and the skin as stock. Set skin as stock. Okay, now you don't have to have the set skin as stock. You can have the set skin as a buyable, in the market. But if you wanted to go directly onto your truck, you just set the skin to stock. Okay, and the alternate UV set I'm not sure what that is, but I know when you don't have it on, like your skin be all over the place sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so now that we got that done, then you want to go to truck skin. Now you want to go to browse. You want to find wherever your truck skin is at. Mine is on my desktop, and I believe that I named it template canal 3 DDS image. All right, so we're gonna open that up. Now you're gonna see that your template has popped into ETS Studios. Now we're gonna go to skin mask. We don't have a skin mask, so we don't have to worry about it. Workshop icon. To create a workshop icon, it has to be 256 by whatever the hell. I can't remember what what it has to be, but it has to be the shape of this box right here. Whatever the shape of this box is, that's how big it has to be. I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna use the default paint that's default, you know, because I don't care if I see the paint or not. It doesn't matter to me as long as it's in the game. We don't have any metallic options. We don't have any metallic flake noise. Once you have every single green check in this little box where it says base truck skin properties, truck skins, and workshop icon, once you got all of those green checks, you are good to go. Once they are green, you go up here to export mod. Click export mod. Now follow these steps that I'm about to explain to y'all next real carefully. Okay, now I don't really know exactly what kind of truck you need. Like, okay, like this is what I'm gonna explain to you. What you want to do now is you want to click this SES file and you want to turn it to a zip. So you just click where it says SES file. It's gonna say SES files and it's gonna say zip right up under. You want to hit zip. Okay. Then you want to name your file whatever you want to name it. I'm gonna name this file stank ass. Alright, so stank ass file, zip file. Then we're gonna go to save. The reason why I'm saving it as a zip file right now is because I need to open it back up, because for this particular truck it works. I don't know if it worked without doing this, but I'm just being on the safe side. I haven't tried it without it, but I know that all files have to call the same file name in order to be found. So this is why I'm doing this, and I suggest you do this too if you don't have a truck. Like if you download the pack of trucks and you're using the pack of trucks with the template and you have the truck and you have the template and it loads in the ETS, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this at all, because everything will go under the right file name for that truck. But see, since this truck is not in the ETS Studios, I have to load it up. I have to load this mod as a zip first. Here's my stank ass zip. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna extract all, and I'm gonna open it up. Okay, now I extracted it. Now in that file you should have def, material, and vehicle. Okay, you want to click on def. Okay, you want to click on def, you want to click on vehicle, you want to click on truck, you want to click okay. And once you get to the name of whatever the truck it is that you used in the ETS too, you want to stop right there. Don't do nothing else. Okay, now what you want to do is go back to when you opened up your SES file. You go back to that SES file. Mine was Dimitri T800, that file that you opened up in the beginning. You want to go back to that file. Inside of that file you're going to see a def file, just like you seen in the other one. You're going to click on def, you're going to click on vehicle, you're going to click on truck, and you're going to see Kenworth up here at the top, or whatever the name of whatever the name of the truck is. You're going to see this name. See, the name that I used for ETS Studios was the Sisu SISU R500. That was the truck in the SES file, but the truck that I'm using is the Kenworth T800. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on this, copy, bam. We're going to go back over here to the SIU file that you need to change. You're going to click paste. That's gonna change that to Kenworth T800. Bam, boom, bada bing, bam, boom. You all done. You all done. Now all you gotta do is just bag it, bag it up. Highlight all of this stuff right here, like so. Go back to WinZip or WinRAR, whatever you're using. You want to go to add to archive. Now follow these steps that I'm about to explain to you really, really carefully. This file, you want to change this file where it says whatever your file name is. You want to delete this zip. Keep the stank ass dot. Whatever it says dot, whatever your file name is dot, keep that part. And add SES at the end. Boom. You want to make sure when it says archive format, you want to make sure that that's still on zip. But you want to make sure that your file that you created, the name of it says whatever your name is .ses. Bam. Got it? Alright. Now let's click OK. Alright. Now there's my stank ass SES file. I'm going to put that on my desktop. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to put it on my desktop. I'm just going to drop it right in my mods folder. Make sure this is the right one. It is. I'm gonna drop that right on in there like so. Boom. Alright. And that's it. Now all you gotta do is close all this crap out. Fire up American Truck Simulator like I'm doing like right now. And you should have you a truck skin. We're gonna see if this worked for me. Because if it worked for me, then it should work for you. And like I said, that other way that I was doing it with the like when you want to post layers on top of layers, make sure you create another layer. If you plan to put any layer on top of another layer, if you got a layer already and you want to put something else on top of it, make sure you create another layer, because if you don't, you're just gonna cover it up and it's gonna look like shit when you get in the game. So don't blame me if you don't use another layer and whatever. So now you want to go to manage mods. Okay, now you see there, here's my stank ass mod right there. Bam, it's in the game. I loaded it up. Now all we gotta do is get inside of here and see what we got. Now you know what, now this might, there it is, and there is your what's the name. Now like I said, for this particular truck, it only had one. Y'all see, it only had one template, so I can only do one side of the truck. So on the other side, it says everything that's on the other side is just backwards. So that is how you skin a truck, or this is how I skin my trucks anyway. I don't know how you gonna skin your trucks. I don't know how other people skin their trucks. I don't know what they do, but this is what I did to get my skin on my truck. If you follow those steps, I don't know why I'm sleepy, because I just woke up, but if you follow those steps, you will have a skin on your truck in a matter of no time. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. All right. Okay, so I hope that this tutorial helped anybody out. I don't see anybody watching right this second, but hopefully hopefully this tutorial will help you out in getting a skin onto your truck. If you always wanted to have your name or somebody else's name, maybe your mama's name, your girlfriend's name, dog's name, whatever name on the truck while you're playing a video game, this is how you do it. This is how you get her done. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. I know it was long and kind of drawn out, because I talk a little bit too much, but who gives a damn, right? It's my video. So, dog is 5150, everybody. I will holler at y'all later. I'm about to get me something to eat, and I'm probably going to stream Farm Simulator because I've been dying to play, get my farm back started. So, much love. Appreciate everybody, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Later.